there, friends. This is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and we are in the middle of a galactic chase. Now, at the moment, we are chasing the StarFortress tank, the first and official tank, the only tank we'll ever need for the Resistance team. Now, not everyone's farming it. Not everybody wants this ship. I'm going after it because I love using my Resistance team as fodder for GAC. Now, also, I'm doing it because I'm curious to know if the math works out. I was told, or I was looking at some information that essentially said that it would take about 3,000 crystals, roughly, to be able to farm or be able to unlock the Galactic Chase character, right, to 5-star. Now, that's kind of the sweet spot that a lot of people have kind of talked about, it being 5-star, and then, letting it run its course. Then when it comes back, you chase after it a little more, and eventually you get it. Now, over on Reddit, you've got your Galactic Chase Math Club, updated for her pleasure. Now, one of the things that I loved about this is the CG fanboy, the user who created this. They went through and they created this and they broke it down, going from 2-star all the way to 7-star. And I wanted to kind of present this to you guys as I've been looking at the videos over on YouTube. I haven't seen a whole lot that talks about this. Now, the reason I'm making this is so, yes, for your benefit, not just for this current Galactic Chase, but we are going to be getting other Galactic Chases. We are going to be getting First Order TIE Echelon coming here soon. And if you want to prepare for that, I think it's a great idea. Now, I haven't spent any money on this. I have spent crystals. I am what I like to consider an aggressive minnow, someone who spends a little bit from time to time. Sometimes I spend more, sometimes I spend less. It all really depends. But one of the things that I've noticed about this is this amount of crystals or costs is totally within my wheelhouse if I'm going to be trying for 5-star. Now, I think I'm going to for this one specifically, but I also think I'll be going for the 5-star for the TIE Echelon. I have a great First Order ship or First Order fleet, and I think that it'll be really cool to play around with it. Now, having said that, let's go ahead and take a look at what this says. One of the things that this user goes ahead and talks about is that this is all based off of his information plus some data. And granted, he has used this at a 4%, which is roughly the amount that people assume that is supposed to drop at. He says that he's seeing it something a little lower, and so the math he's using is actually at 2.9%, which is kind of nice because if it does drop at 4%, if yours drops at 4%, this will actually be a nice, win for you. Now, this could potentially be useful for any Galactic Chase that takes place in the Cantina. We've seen Galactic Chases on light side, on dark side. So it's really kind of up in the air as far as what we could potentially be seeing. But let's go ahead and start with the 2-star, which is 25 shards. It costs energy-wise 862 energy, which is 54 battles. Which means that over the course of, or the 5 days that a Galactic Chase is running, you will need to have 8 additional energy per day, which, I mean, that's less than 1 refresh. Obviously, you can't do less than 1 refresh. So for 1 refresh over the course of 5 days, right, 100 crystals over the course of 5 days, you could or should be able to end with 25 shards. 3-star is 50 shards, right? You need 50 shards to unlock it. 3-star. That is 1,724 energy to be spent. 108 battles, 180 battles additional per day, which comes out to be 1.85 refreshes per day. And really what that is, 2 refreshes one day, 1 refresh the next, 2 refreshes one day, 1 refresh the next, until you've gotten to your 3 stars. If you want to be at 4 stars, that is 80 80 shards. I don't know what I was saying there. 2,758 energy spent, 173 battles. That's 387 energy per day extra. 3 refreshes, 0.2, 1,700 total crystal refreshes. Now, I got to point out that is actually less than, I believe that's $20 if you want to go and look at that. It's not terrible for those of you who are, debating. I think that's actually something like $15, right? So if you are one of those people who's like, well, do I want to buy shards? Do I want to buy energy? Do I want to buy the additional packs, right? The packs are $20. So for crystals, to purchase crystals enough to get to 4 shards would cost you less than the 20 crystals that you would get for the actual pack. So I've always said for years that investing in crystals is the way to go if you ever want to spend in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Now, this is where I am. This is my sweet spot. And again, this is what a lot of people are saying. For 5 stars, it's 145 shards. That is 5,000 energy spent. That's 313 battles. That is an additional 835 energy per day, which is roughly 7 refreshes per day. And that cost is 7,500 crystals. Now, I want to show you, before I move on to 6 and 7 real quick, I want to actually show you my energy, what it's cost me and where I've been over the last couple of days, because I've been really impressed with how my team has maxed out. Now, I gotta say that this is where I am spending my refreshes. I've been going after one of the best characters in my mind. Love him from old canon. And I gotta say, Wedge. Love Wedge. I'm just kidding. I'm not going after Wedge. I'm actually going after Kyle Katarn. I didn't have Kyle, but I was able to, I did the event for Kyle. So I started off with, I think, 30 shards. And I've been progressively moving forward with him. I believe, gotten more Kyle shards, or more of the ship shards, than I have for Kyle. Now, I have 10 out of the 65. I'm in the 4-star, which means to get to 5-star, I need 55 more shards. I am at 2 days left, guys. 2 days and 2 hours. Now, based off of my current energy standings, I probably won't, do any more battles tonight. I'll wait till this fills up a little bit. But I started this entire event with about, I want to say it was like 7,000 crystals, maybe a little over 6,000. And so with my daily crystal income and with my, just daily, the crystal stuff that's been coming in, I've been able to stay above 5,000, even though I've done, at the very least, 5 refreshes a day. So that's 5 refreshes a day. That's 3 at 100 and then 2 at 200, which is for 700 energy, or 700 crystals. That's doable for a person at my level, right? My spin level. With the last GAC, I was able to get a ton of crystals right before this big event came through. And so I'm actually really excited about this, because I do feel that I should be able to unlock this freaking ship right before the end of it. Again, that requires me to have 55 more shards available. So what I want to do is I want to jump over here to, this is the SWGOH Events Shard Drop Calculator. We're looking specifically at Cantina. You can do Fleet and Cantina. I've got 2 days left. Current shards, so I've got 90 out of the 145 that I need. My goal is 5-star. Additional energy drop rate. Now, I'm going to put it at 3. I'm not going to put it at 2.9, but 3 just in case, because I feel like my drop rate has been above 3. I want to say it probably has been closer to 4, but I don't want to do the math because I don't believe in math. Just like fairies and leprechauns, I don't believe in them, but I try to avoid it at all costs. Having said that, 3 energy or 3% I think is a good number, right? It's below what they say it is. It's above what I think it could be. So that means I need 916 energy per day, 7 refreshes, 1,500 crystals. And again, based off of what I currently have, totally doable to get me to 5-star. Now, let's finish off with this. To get to 6-star energy, 7,931 energy, 496 battles, additional 1,422 energy per day. That's a lot. That's 11 refreshes per day. That's more than I want to spend on this. That's 33,900 crystals. Now there's an adjusted cost, maybe 21,000 crystals. He's got some notes. That's too much, right? That's too much for a ship on a fleet that I'm probably not going to use. 7-star, 330, obviously. You've got 11,379, 712 battles, 1,100 crystals per day. You can only, so like there's packs required to get to this. I don't know. So before we continue, though, I want to go over these notes that he's left. A shard from a marquee pack cost approximately 167.3 crystals, and a single refresh is 120 energy. Will provide approximately 3 points. So essentially, what he's saying here is that crystal refreshes are better than packs. You could go over all of these, but that's essentially what he's saying. Now, I honestly think that I'm going to get to this 5-star ship. I am excited to test this out for the first order ship, for the TIE Echelon ship that's coming out. That's actually the ship that I'm going for, but I really wanted to see this, and I wanted to put kind of my crystals where my mouth is, because, you know, I talk about how I'm trying to get the ships to be functional, and I want them to be functional. And so if I can start out using crystals effectively here during this time period to farm this ship, it'll be a lot easier when the ship actually gets to a farming node that will allow me to farm effectively. Now, having said that, hopefully this is beneficial to you guys. And if you want to figure out where you are and how much you need, check out SWGOH They've got a shard calculator. They keep up to date. I love SWG events. They're solid. Their Discord channel is always fun to be a part of. But let me know what you guys think. Are you going after the StarFortress, or are you going to wait to the TIE Echelon, or are you going after neither? And what are you farming today? Let me know. Leave a comment in the section below. Check out the links in the section below where you can check out the audiobooks. You get 1 free audiobook of your choice, then 1 free audio original from Audible. I love it, guys. There's some great books out there. I listened to one just this weekend. It is phenomenal. Some amazing Star Wars books. Also, check out the Going Nerdy swag store. You get some awesome Going Nerdy swag. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, my friends, smile and stay nerdy.